Hello, Bethel Bison. I am Emmanuel Mojica, and I am planning to run for president for the 2023 school year. My mission as a president will be to make Bethel High School a more enjoyable and better place. I will do this through the use of new things that will be coming up to Bethel High School now that the pandemic is slowly going away. Things like pep assemblies and other sorts of new activities will be coming back to Bethel High School. I plan to work together with the leadership and link crew very closely so that we can come up with new innovative ideas and new sorts of activities that can help Bethel High School become a better place. I believe that pep assemblies will be an important and key resource into doing this, especially since students and us can communicate with all students and members, the rest of students and members of the Bethel High School, to give any important and positive feedback and messages to the entire school. Also, recognition for student talent will also be done through these pep assemblies, which I believe are going to be very important. So I, as a president, will make sure that all of these things will be done, and there will be an important and key role in pep assemblies into bringing students back together. If you vote me as president, all of these things will be done. Thank you for your attention, and please vote Emmanuel.
Hey Bethel Bison, my name is Taylor Vanderwood and I'm running to be your 2022 to 2023 ASB president. I've been involved in FCCLA, National Honor Society, Link Crew, Leadership, and ASB in the past. However, after 3 years of not having a normal high school year and not having 1 year be normal, I want to make this year count. I know that Bethel has endless amounts of potential, we just haven't gotten a chance to use that yet. I want to impact students' mindsets going into next year. Let's make this year positive and significant. We all matter at this school, and I want everyone to see that and feel that. Vote Vanderwood, go Bison!
Hi, I'm Rebecca Morales. I'm currently a sophomore and I am running for ASB Spirit Leader. The reason why I decided to run for Spirit Leader is because I think I would be good at the role of bringing spirit to school games, performances, and any other activities we'll have. I'll also be sure to have an open mind on any recommendations someone may have on how we can improve our school spirit. And while I think it's wonderful how much spirit we have for our athletes, I would like to show that same amount of support towards our students with different passions. I will also be sure to set a lot of reminders around the school and on social media about dates of games and school performances.
Hello, Bethel High School! In past years, our ASB and leadership programs have worked hard to plan and create the same events every year. I believe that your voice is important, so as a member of ASB Executive Board here at Bethel, I look forward to following tradition as well as using your input to plan new and memorable events. This next year, I want to use your ideas to make Bethel High School a place you want to be. Let's make this year the best it can be. Vote me on the ASB Executive Board for the 2022-23 school year.
Hey Bethel Bison, I will be running for the ASB Exec Board for the 2022 to 2023 school year. Being a part of the diverse student environment, I know that seeing a positive outlook as an individual amongst a huge crowd can be difficult. I would love to change that and help create a healthy and safe relationship between the students and staff. As a dedicated learner with high goals, I'm also committed to changing my community and hearing my peers' voices through communication, respect, and equal acceptance. If I were given the opportunity, providing efficient support for you all would be my priority, and assure to exhibit our school in the best way possible by establishing a fair dynamic. With constant ideas, I want to showcase them creatively while also benefiting individuals' needs, in order to create a welcoming space. More importantly, I want to represent Bethel High School at the highest level through leadership and inclusiveness.
When you think of the definition of leadership, you probably say, taking charge, or knowing what to do when others aren't watching them. But how about we expand on that definition? Because being a good leader is more than that. Let's pause and take a moment at our Bethel High School. What I see is that this school needs to build relationships with one another. But before that, you need an influencer. And I want to be that influencer. By voting for me, you're not only gaining an influencer to build relationships with, but also an innovative, creative, truthful, loyal, and optimistic person who's always going to be there. Making sure everyone's voice is heard and getting their ideas spoken about to help better our school. Following on with those statements as being an influencer, all I can do is try and help everyone no matter what, whether people seek my support or not. I will always be accessible. I might not have much time here at Bethel High School because I'm halfway through my high school life, but I'm always here to listen. Henceforth, I want to make that vision a reality. To you, fellow peers and staff, and I want you all to see it come alive. Thus, in conclusion, I hope you'll think back on this. As P.T. Barnum once said, no one ever made a difference by being like everyone else.
Hello, Bethel Bison. I'm your next anonymous ASB candidate. ASB executive offices are the students tasked with planning and delivering projects. These plans take organized and consistent efforts from all members of the board to ensure success. Through my experience with leadership positions in clubs and class office, including secretarial, treasurer, and presidential duties, I'm confident in my ability to diligently complete delegations, such as writing meeting minutes and maintaining files. Therefore, through extending my experience to ASB duties, I hope to ensure the board has a strong foundation to build on. With next year likely to be the first year with few restrictions since COVID, having an organized ASB is more important than ever for the increasing number of activities and celebrations. Bethel High School has a lot of room for growth, and I hope to be a part of the action. Thank you.
Hello, Bethel Bison. I wish to represent you as a member of the ASB Executive Board. I have represented in leadership roles for a total of 5 years and hope to add to that total. Now, as many of you know, our school has a wide diversity of students. Therefore, when I am elected, I will work to make sure students have an outlet to share their stories, cultures, and expertise. I also wish to make school-sanctioned events more interesting as well as more accessible, advancing the current way we do things now. My hope is that we can pack as many activities into the year as possible, bringing out all the school spirit. I also wish to create several fundraisers for the school, or even charities, near and dear to the hearts of the students and faculty. The most important thing to me is listening to what you guys want, whether it be more dances, more assemblies, or even more opportunities. I will do my absolute best to project the voice of the students here at Bethel. So with that in consideration, I hope you vote for me to represent Bethel in the ASB Executive Board. Thank you.
Hello, Bethel Bison. As a member of the student body and also part of the leadership team, I plan on bringing my leadership skills to this new 2023 school year to make big changes in Bethel. My goal is to maintain an inclusive environment for all students and staff. I also believe that student recognition should be taken to the next level with PEP assemblies, which will make a return after the pandemic. I also plan to use PEP assemblies to bring students back closer together through positive and fun activities. I want to bring back fun activities into PEP assemblies for students to be together in the cafeteria listening to music of their choice and to make fun things like our Bethel Bison coffee. I believe it's important to give back to students and to serve the community. Thank you.
Hey students of Bethel High School, my goal is to bring new and exciting themes to our school activities, but I'm going to need some help. Here's where you come in. I've seen the same themes for school dances and activities repeatedly throughout my years here at BHS, but I plan to change that. This would involve bringing new dances to our school year that will support and be exciting for all of you. Your input is what matters most. I have experience in our school's leadership program. I've had experience leading school activities. I am comfortable with everything involving them. If I'm elected as an executive board member, I will not be afraid to create, lead, and set up school activities that include your voice. So I promise to you, my fellow classmates, that if I am elected as your executive board member, your voice will not only be heard, but will also influence our activities here at Bethel High School.
My top priority for our school is to make sure that people will enjoy their next school year at Bethel. That's why a goal I have for next school year is to make the school a better and more fun place for students to enjoy, especially since a lot of us missed out on a year or two of high school because of COVID. Even though we're back in school this year, we didn't do much of the regular high school experience activities because of the restrictions. This is why I want to make sure we can make up for it next year. I'm great at listening to feedback or recommendations someone may have because I think that everyone's opinion in this school is important.
Hey Bethel Bison, do you like having a trustworthy, energetic, and responsible ASB officer? I'm running to be one of the 7 possible officers for the 2022 to 2023 school year. Bethel students deserve to feel included and involved in every activity and event. I'm so excited for this next year. And with the rising diversity within the school, I think many of us can thrive. While the struggles from COVID have been dreadful, I think high school should be a place where students are happy and lively. I want students to want to come to school instead of have to come to school. With having me as one of your ASB officers, I will strive to be the best officer and friend as possible. Go Bison!